New at noon, Bill Lee has issued his first executive order as governor after just a few days into his term. The order requires each executive state department to explain how their department serves rural Tennessee. Governor Lee wants 22 departments to submit their statements by May 31st and recommendations for improving that service by June 30th. The governor's office says this is their first step to address 15 distressed counties, including 5 in East Tennessee. The Oak Ridge Police Department